Last week, I commented elsewhere that NPR had a sloppy piece of reporting on Hurricane Ida and climate. This week, it's the Wall Street Journal that seems to confuse reporting with printing the talking points they get from government agencies. See for instance, this piece about President Biden's pick for the top export-import bank job. My issue is with this section. This is a typical talking point from the EXIM that is never followed by providing an actual list of the $20 billion and $40 billion deals that were delayed or lost to other countries. I am truly curious. Unlike the EXIM, I have done the work and actually looked at what happened during the 4 years when the bank didn't have a quorum. The paper I wrote with Justin Leventhal can be found here. As those who bother to read it will see, exporters were doing well without the EXIM, even the biggest beneficiaries such as Boeing. To the extent that Boeing has suffered in recent years, it is only because of its faulty airplanes. Here as we wrote in an op-ed after the quorum was restored, as a reminder, during the time that the EXIM was missing a quorum and could extend deals above $10 million, the U.S. was experiencing a decline in unemployment, higher wages, and rising economic growth in a way that many other industrialized countries weren't. So are we really going to blindly believe that $20 billion have fled the U.S.? Show us a list of the deals that fled the U.S., please. Don't get me wrong, I am sure it is easy to find companies that will say that they loved having their loans subsidized by the American taxpayers, and that they missed the perks when the EXIM was dormant. That's a whole different thing than claiming that on net the U.S. economy suffered. That would require us to believe that economic growth, trade, or even business decisions rest on the competition between government banks extending export subsidies to special interest clients in higher income nations where capital is easy to find. These journalists could have also checked what deals were approved by the EXIM since the quorum was restored. Anyone who checks would notice that it's been business as usual, including a return to the agency extending cheap loans to PEMEX, the state-owned and highly corrupt Mexican oil and gas company, but one of the EXIM's favorite clients. Incidentally, I am curious how this new chairman is going to feel about the EXIM's undying relationship with PEMEX. The bottom line is that these journalists should have asked to see evidence of these claims rather than print whatever talking points the EXIM gave them.